Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Easter is right around the corner, and as Christians, a lot of us are doing things to prepare for the holiday. Some of us are giving up things for Lent, some of us are doing Bible studies revolving around Easter and those sort of things just to kind of prepare our hearts for the holiday and the meaning behind it. But what about our kids? What are we doing for them? So in effort to kind of set the tone for Easter in our house, I went to the library and checked out pretty much every book that they had on Easter, and I want to share 4 of my favorite books with you. The first Easter book I want to share with you is called The Easter Story, and this is a little tiny board book that's just great for your littlest ones. It's got cute illustrations, and the story is very short, but it covers all the main points that you want to cover. And it's just a couple lines on each page, so it's easy enough to keep your little one's attention. And my daughter is 15 months, and she really likes looking at this one, and I love that it's the board book pages, so she's not going to be able to tear them out, especially since these are from the library. And I thought this one was really cute. So if you have a little tiny one that doesn't have much of an attention span, this is a cute one to check out. The next book that I want to mention is The Bernstein Bears Easter Sunday. And this one is for a little bit of an older child, older toddler, I should say. And I thought this one was super cute for a couple of reasons. One, I just love Bernstein Bears. I always have. I'm a big fan. It's got the full page illustration that I've always liked. But this one, what I thought was unique about this one is it covers why we go to church on Easter Sunday, what are we celebrating for Easter Sunday. But it goes a little bit beyond that, and it talks about how Easter eggs and the Easter bunny aren't actually in the Bible. Why do we do those things? And why do some Christians feel like it's not okay to do those things? And I thought that was really nice because there are some friends and family that we have who don't feel comfortable doing the Easter baskets and the Easter bunny. We do those things in our family, but this kind of explains it in a gentle way and explains, you know, it's okay that they don't do those things, but it's okay that you do too. So I really liked this book, and if you do have a situation like that where you want to kind of explain to your kids why they can do these things and their friends can't, or vice versa, I think this is a cute one to check out. The next book that I want to mention is called The First Easter. And this is by Lois Rock, and it's illustrated by Sophie Alsop. The illustrations in this book are absolutely beautiful. And again, it's the full page illustration that I like. This covers all of the important points of the story that you want to express to your kids. It's not super long, and it's able to keep my 3-year-old's attention pretty well. And honestly, the pictures alone are a reason enough to get this book. Even if your kids aren't quite old enough to listen to the whole story for the whole time, just looking at these pictures, it's really, really beautiful. And another thing that I really liked about this book is it touches on, after Jesus goes back to heaven, that it's our job to help spread the gospel. And it touches a little bit on the day of Pentecost. And I thought that that was really unique, and I didn't find that in any of the other books. So that was another reason why I really liked The First Easter. The last book that I want to mention is The Easter Story for Children. And this is by Max Lucado, Randy Frazee, and Karen Davis Hill. And it's illustrated by Fausto Bianchi. And I'm probably saying that name wrong, but definitely worth a mention because this is just beautifully illustrated. I think that the pictures in this are just amazing. And this book, I would say, is definitely geared toward a little bit of an older child. It is a little bit too wordy and lengthy for my 3-year-old to hold his attention. It goes into a lot more detail of the story. It talks about how Peter denied Jesus, and it definitely goes into more detail the suffering of Jesus. But look at those pictures. They're just gorgeous. Even if your little ones are a little too young to actually sit there and listen to the whole story, it's worth getting, in my opinion, just for the pictures alone. They're just beautiful, and they're great conversation starters. It does, of course, touch on the, talks about the resurrection, and it also mentions a little bit after Jesus has been resurrected, and it talks about how he's going to send the Holy Spirit to help his disciples and how they are going to share Jesus with the world. And I think this one is definitely worth a look. Like I said, just for the pictures alone, it's just gorgeous. So those are the 4 books that we've really been enjoying this Easter holiday. Let me know in the comments below what ways you and your family are preparing for Easter. Do you have some favorite books? Be sure to share them with me if you do. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thanks so much, and have a safe and happy Easter.